Welcome everybody back to another gameplay reveal for Life by You. My name is Willem Delventhal. You may remember me from the crafting video a month or two back. This time I'm here to tell you about gardening, which shares some similarities to crafting, but in many ways is its own unique system. Now, I'm a game designer, and as I said before, game designers are largely here to try to find the fun in the game. They're creating content and systems to try to make an enjoyable, engaging experience for all of you, the players. And gardening has actually been in Life by You for quite some time, but has needed some significant updates. So I was tasked with trying to get gardening ready for our early access release. Now, before I say anything else, remember that all of this may change. Game development is all about iteration and making things incrementally better over time. So some of this may be different from the final release. So my 4 objectives for gardening were these. Number 1, I wanted to keep it simple. Number 2, I wanted it to tie into other existing systems in the game. Number 3, I wanted to make sure that your character can create enough money for themselves to sustain themselves just by gardening. And number 4, I wanted it to scale in a satisfying way so that your character gets better at gardening over time. Now, just like before, I did this work with the help of many other people on the team, including some of the engineers that you may know and love, like Amanda and Ted, and some of the artists as well, like Naka. All right, let's jump into gardening and see what's in store for everyone. So for the sake of this video, I decided to split things up into the 6 main mechanics of gardening in Life by You, the 3 more simple ones and the 3 more advanced ones. The simple mechanics of gardening include planting, watering, and harvesting, and the more advanced features include fertilizing, weeding, and sprinklers. So let's go ahead and start with planting. Players can acquire seeds from 2 main locations in Life by You. They can purchase them just like any other food item online or at a grocery store, or they can actually craft seeds at a gardening table from existing produce. So you can take that lettuce that you grew and turn it into more lettuce seeds to perpetuate your seed population. Players can then place garden plots from the build menu on their own properties, and they can then plant any seed type in any garden plot. Some seed types that you'll be able to play with include beans, peas, lettuce, onions, and cabbage. Now let's talk watering. After planting, every plant in Life by You needs to be watered once a day. This should be familiar to players of other similar gardening games. We kept it nice and simple, you just gotta water everything once a day. Every plant progresses through 4 main stages: seed, seedling, juvenile, and adult. And every stage takes a predefined number of days to progress that varies dependent on the seed. So some more difficult plants may take more days to go from seedling to juvenile than more simple plants. You'll also notice that other characters will actually help you care for your plants and may even walk around and water some for you. Once your plants have reached maturity, they can be harvested for produce. Plants vary their harvest yield depending on the type of plant and your skill as a gardener. So a gardener that has more experience will actually get more produce out of each garden plot than one who's just getting started. There are 2 types of harvestable plants in Life by You: single harvest and multi-harvest. Your multi-harvestable plants can be re-watered and will actually grow more produce after watering. This is a lettuce plant or something similar. Single harvest plants are a little bit more basic, and once they are harvested, the garden plot will then be empty and can be used again for a different plant. Now, those are the 3 more basic mechanics of gardening in Life by You. You plant your plant, you water it over a couple of days, and then you harvest it for use in cooking or just for sale. But we also have the 3 more advanced features, the first of which being fertilizing. Various fertilizers can be purchased or actually crafted out of seashells in Life by You. You can fertilize any plot, and it will remain fertilized until that plant is fully harvested. Fertilized plants increase the yield of the plot, meaning a plot that is fertilized will actually give you more produce when you harvest it. Next, we have weeding. Depending on the plant's difficulty to grow, some plants can occasionally spawn weeds. These are easily removed, but delay plant growth while they are present. So if you leave a weed for too long, your plant won't grow, and it will delay your harvest time. Plants can also wither, especially if you forget to water them, and must be cleared and replanted if they wither completely. And our last mechanic, and probably my favorite, is sprinklers. In order to give players a late game scaling option for gardening, we decided to add simple automatic sprinklers to the game. These can only be acquired via crafting. once you reach a certain gardening level and then craft them at a gardening table. Placing a sprinkler on a garden plot automatically waters that plot forever. So while they are a little expensive to craft, you can slowly make an entire garden that waters itself. Become a true elite farmer. And there you have it, the 6 main mechanics of gardening in Life by You. Now we hope that gardening proves to be a cute hobby to add to any playthrough of Life by You, to allow you to live out your gardening fantasies. Maybe your character prefers fresh veggies in their salads and they grow some lettuce outside for just such occasions. But we also want you to be able to play out a true farming fantasy and fully financially support your character from just fresh fruit and veg. In addition, we're hoping that this actually acts as inspiration for the types of mods you'll be able to add to the game. Imagine, you can add all kinds of new plants that you can grow as well as your friends can grow. Or you can add new types of gardening craftables like the sprinklers, and so much more. If you take nothing else away from this video, we hope that you feel that gardening is primarily a new storytelling tool for you and your characters in Life by You. A relaxing way for your character to get a little bit more connected to the natural world. All right, now before we go, I want to make it a rule that every time I do one of these videos, I ask all of you for feedback, because I had so much fun reading all of the feedback in the last crafting video. So I have 3 questions for all of you here today. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. First question, are there other things you'd like to see as gardening craftables? So right now there's 3 main things you can make. You can turn produce into seeds, you can make the gardening table, and you can make sprinklers. Is there anything else you might like to see? Number 2, is there anything else you'd like to be able to do with produce? Right now, there's 2 things you can do with the produce. You can sell it, or you can cook with it. And number 3, do you have any other feedback on gardening mechanics in general? All right, I have had such a fun time showcasing gardening, and I'm excited to have all of you try it, and I'm excited to see all of the weird mods you add to it. I hope you've had a wonderful time yourself, and I hope you consider picking up Life by You in early access coming soon. Bye now.